Craig Parkins, math teacher at Scituate High School.
I'm Kevin. I'm a waiter at the Mill Wharf. I go to Boston College and I'm studying economics.
My name is Robert Warner, and I'm the owner of the Mill Wharf Restaurant in Scituate.
I'm Eric Murray. I'm going to be a freshman at Quinnipiac University, and I'm currently a busboy at the Barker Tavern.
My name is Joel Jacobazzi. The kids call me Mr. G. My occupation is the assistant principal at the one and only Gates Intermediate School.
My name is Emily Grant, and I work at an ice cream shop, and I'm a student.
Kelsey Werner, and my occupation is a full-time waitress and a full-time student. And I go to Lesley University in Cambridge, and I'm an art therapy major with a double minor in psychology and a minor in studio art.
My name is Khadijah White, and I'm a student at SHS.
Hey, Lauren Flynn, and I am an ice cream scooper at Nona's.
Trevor Shacken, phys ed teacher at Gates Intermediate School.
So, Pat McDonald, and I'm a history teacher here at Scituate High.
My dream is gonna sound really cheesy, but just to be happy, I guess. You know, like make my family proud of me and like all that I've become and stuff.
My dream is to fly airplanes.
My dream is to be a performer or be a teacher. I want to go to college, and then I want to get a good job, and I want to be happy.
What is my dream? My dream is to be a Renaissance man, to be healthy, happy, have a happy family, which I do, and be productive.
I want to be happy, have a life that is fulfilling, have a family, which is part of having a fulfilling life, and just enjoying every part of life as best I can.
My dream, ever since I've been a little kid, is to have a career where I get to help people, and for me, that really, took place with teaching.
My dream is to just be a practicing therapist.
My dream is to do what I love, to impact this world positively.
My dream is to look back on my life and have as little regrets as possible.
My dream? Yep. My dream is to inspire kids to be more active, live lifelong wellness, and pursue things that they enjoy.
The American dream means to me that you work hard and you achieve something that you've always wanted. And
The American dream. I would think the American dream is to live in a free society where people can contribute and feel like they are part of something.
I think the American dream is to feel as though you are leaving an impact on this world, to really feel as though the world needs you and that you are indispensable in at least some small circle.
The American dream means to me having opportunities to do what you love and finding a passion in something and pursuing that goal.
The American dream is that anyone, no matter what, the status when they're born or where they come from in the United States, they're able to make of their lives whatever they want.
The American dream to me is like, when I was a little kid, I used to think it was like, oh, you'd have a house, a home, like you'd have a house and kids and you'd be married, and that would be like, that's the ultimate, that's what you strive to do. You strive to like support yourself, have your own car, and just be able to support yourself. Ultimately, the American dream would be to just be happy, because it doesn't mean having all of these things, it's just to be happy, because it's almost you can't achieve that now. So I feel like nowadays the American dream is to just be happy and be happy with where you are and feel like you're progressing as a person, not only in like your work, but as like what your interests are and everything like that.
Just basically living your dreams no matter what your dream is.
Taking somebody who's on the bottom of society, who has nothing, and rising to the top. Not necessarily all about money, but having a place to live, having a family. It's all about like having a good community around you and just generally good people.
I think the American dream is having the ability to harness your talents and having the freedom to pursue your own dreams.
be successful, and success has different meanings for different people. I think for some it's making money, for others it's being able to provide for their family.
There's no set American dream for every single person. It's not going to be the same.
The American dream is what you make of it.
And I just don't think it's achievable at the way it's going right now because of how expensive college is. Like, it's just not an option.
Oh, absolutely.
I do, yeah, I really do.
Yeah, definitely. I think
It's harder for certain people, like those who live in poverty, to achieve the American dream.
I think it definitely is achievable. I think it's harder to achieve than maybe it was in the past. There's a lot more barriers today in terms of, getting the education, getting the skills you need to achieve.
I think the dream is achievable. However, I think there are also limitations to that, and I think that the dream isn't the same dream that it was when it was initially created.
put it into this really specific metric of what you own and where you live, then no, it's not very achievable because you're setting these bizarro metrics. I think
Sometimes people have higher dreams that sometimes may be difficult to achieve.
I think certain people are born with better opportunities than others based off where you're born and ethnicity and stuff, but in general I think it's better than most countries.
In the U.S., that dream has been achieved, and it's probably why this country is, in my opinion, the best country on earth.
That's a big question, but I would say it's definitely harder for some than others based on what their situation was growing up, whether that's financial situation or race, where they grew up, their schooling, all of that kind of stuff. But I think the great thing about America is you can make it from the bottom to the top.